Okay, candidate A, you can start now.
Good evening to the examiners and fellow candidates. In my opinion, I think an individual can motivate himself or herself to study. For example, I can motivate myself by setting a goal so that I have the urge to achieve it. And by this, I will strive harder in my studies to hit the target, and I can excel in my studies by motivating myself, because when a person have a motivation to study, they will try their best and do their best in it so that they can succeed in that aspect. And I also think about my future to motivate myself, because I assume that everyone wants to be a better person in their future. So to have a better future, I have to study harder and get myself motivated so that I won't slack down and become lazy and give myself other excuses to be lazy in my studies. And moreover, I think that after you graduate from schools, you don't want to be a person who is jobless or having low income, because I think for a person to have who dream to have a better future, they have to good in studies. That is one of the key to success.
Okay.
To succeed.
Okay, stop.
Did you what? I don't know what I'm saying.
Teacher, I have a question, teacher.
Okay, candidate B, you can start now.
Good evening, teachers and my fellow candidates. In my opinion, family members can motivate a person to study. Family is the stronger bond where we know each other well. Family members can accompany a person to study because they always stay together in a house. They always see to each other and they know each other well. Family members like parents can prepare some rewards for the children when they hit their target of study and or score excellent result in SPM or STPM. Parents can buy new food or bring their children go for a trip as a reward. Furthermore, elder brother or sister can teach their younger brother or sister, because they have their experience, they know more than them. When the elder brother or sister get a good result, they can be the role model. This can be a motivation for their younger brother or sister to study well and to be a better person. Parents will also motivate their children to study by preparing delicious food. Parents will wake up early in the morning, prepare food for their children, bring to school to eat in the recess, and parents will prepare herbal soup that can make their children stronger. Besides that, family members support their family members to study. They will volume down the radio or television when their family members are studying, so that they won't.
You won't?
So that they won't disturb them.
Okay, stop. Right, candidate C, you can start now. You have 2 minutes.
Good evening to the examiners and my fellow friends. I feel that teachers and lecturers can motivate a person to study. Teacher is another parent of us besides our own parents because we spend most of our time in school. Teachers teach us in school to gain knowledge. Therefore, teachers occupy most of our time, and they are the ones we approach when we have problems in studies. Teachers and lecturers will always set a target for ourselves when we have small exams, so that we can aim better in our important exams. Because they believe that we can do better with more effort. There's a saying said that aim high, shoot low. Though we do not achieve what teacher targets us, teacher is there to give us strength and good advice, or maybe tips to study in a better and effective way, so that we can learn some techniques in answering questions. Such as the subject mathematics, we need to practice more daily and not doing last minute work, because maths is a subject that you cannot memorize. For history, teacher would advise us to make mind maps and use colorful things, or even remembering things all around us, so that we can understand more and memorize the facts. For English, we can read more and write more, or even watch movies in English.
Okay, stop.
Oh my god!
Right? Candidate D, you can start now.
Good evening to the examiners and my fellow candidates. I think friends can motivate a person to study. This is because I think friends are the family members that we chose ourselves. We spend most of our time with them, seeing each other, no matter in school or during tuition classes. So they can influence us a lot, and they can also be a motivation for us to study. First of all, we can form a study group with friends. When we see our friends study, we tend to follow their footsteps, and we don't want to be left out. So we will follow them to study together. And there is always someone that is good in academic in the group. So the good one can guide us in studies and explain to us when we don't understand certain topics or subjects. Besides that, we can also set one of our friends as a role model. We can have when we set them as our role model, we have a target. So we tend to become more determined, and we work hard to achieve our goals. We can always learn from our friends. For example, we can learn how to plan our study timetables, or they can also share the secrets to success in studies with us. Other than that, when we see our friend getting good results, we always want to be like them, and this will make us have the urge to become more hardworking, so that we can be as good as them, or to surpass them. When we get good results like our friends, they will also feel happy and proud for us, and this is what that motivates us to put more effort in studies and achieve a better result in academic.
Okay, stop.